Hello, how are you? This is Mary New Life Deaf Ed. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment. So, I work with an organization for the deaf, but I've been meeting some people, especially parents. They come that they need help, but sometimes the child is very much old. And they tell you, when you ask them, which school does this child goes to? And then they say, no, the child has not started school because, madam, we didn't know where to start from. You see, ask for help, That, tell people it is my responsibility to share this information. We work in different fields and we need to achieve success if we work together. You can always get help. The problem with the parents with special needs, some of them, not all of them. Now parents are doing better than way back before, but most of them, when they have a child with special needs, when they realize the child has special needs, they just sit back, they relax, they see that there is no need to take these children to school. No, children with disability are being educated. We have nurses who have disability. We have a nurse who is there. They're in different professions. Even in the county offices, when you go, you meet some of them. The people with disability, the blind, the deaf, they're working there. They can do better if you take them to school. And then they're saying they're not perform better. Who told you? It's because you start late with them. You see, time is a factor here. You see, if you want to take your child, everything needs to be done within some time limit. Seriously, if you want to take your child to school at the age of 12 years, do you think that child will manage to complete high school? The child might complete primary school and then you take them maybe to vocational training. But if you take them at a good age, they will complete high school. By the grace of God, they will go to college or university. Because number 8 is a factor. Listen, I have a house help, and she tells me that during that time, she's an elderly, not old per se, but she's around 50 years old. She tells me that during their times, the reason why the girl child was not completing school, the percentage of the girl child that was not completing school during their time is higher compared to the boys, because they find that they were being taken to school when they were much old. At 12 years old, they are in grade 1. So by the time they're in grade 4, you are developed into like a full woman. I might not have the right words to explain it, but I hope you understand. They are like developed into a full woman, and they're becoming shy, and the boys are bullying them, But nowadays we take our children to school at an early age, and they do well. Our girl child, you see, for them, that's why majority of the girls, if you see, we have back then in the olden days, the boys were educated more than the girl child, because age is also a factor. And if you take your child with disability to school earlier, there are interventions that will be done earlier, and a lot of things will be helped. And these people, they do better. The fact that a person with special needs can perform, that is a myth. A myth. That I thought we had demystified it so long ago, but I still meet these things. But anyway, right now people are enlightened. There are a lot of information. If you have a child with special needs, please, and you are stranded, because sometimes we have different disabilities. We might have a child with autism, we might have a child with physical disability, a child with deafness, mentally unstable child, different disabilities. And the parents tell me, I don't know which school to take them. This one I just take, you find a child who is deaf and is taken to these other schools that they don't even have deaf teachers. So the child just sits there in class, and there is no impact that the child is getting. Please go to the nearest public primary school. Ask even the teachers. You cannot miss an educational assessment center within your zone. You cannot. They will advise you, they will assess the child, you will be advised on each stage what to do, and your child will get help. You will even be advised after assessment, they will tell you which school to go to. If the child has autism, they will refer you to the best school for the child. If the child has deafness, they will don't sit back with the child with disability at home. No! This is not fair for our children with disability. And we must strongly come out that I know we are doing better, but still we cannot say that we have it is happening 100% that they are being educated. Number two, I want to address the parents who they are able, but they don't value educating their children with special needs. I had a case when we were starting to work in this organization. There was some woman approached me that, there is some boy here, he is deaf, can you please help? But we just don't help anybody, please. There are people who really need this help. So please, if you're capable, just leave room for people who should be helped to be helped. So I said, okay, is here an orphan? Because number one priority is an orphan, but although we look at other vulnerabilities also. They said yes. And they said no, he has both parents, and then he told me the ears of the parents and said, but these are young people, are energetic, they can work and take their children to school. Plus, we have information everywhere right now. And then she goes ahead and tells me that the father is working, has some job, but the father is drunk. Please, drink and leave some sense to care for your family. But even if the father is drinking, yes, but he has taken some of the children to school. Why is he leaving out this one with disability? These people are only able differently. They do very much better. I have seen them. You find a child scoring 340 and is deaf, and they go to high school and they get even a C class. And then you want to say that these people cannot do better. Are you crazy? So these cases, by the way, if you report these cases, we will not pamper you also, because you work also with the government. So we reported, and the parent took the child to school. Justice was served. Yes. And then also, I met a boy, yes, the parents, they might not be stable. There might be some vulnerability that we look at, and the child then qualifies even if the child has both parents. But then you find that the father, in as much as he doesn't have that money, but you find that he gives so much love. He gives love to the children who don't have disability. And even that child that has disabilities knows, it tells you that my father does not like me. It tells the mother. Please, parents, if you have a child with disability, it is not the mother who applies. Many times, women are being left with this responsibility, and even people say that the child have disability. They leave the blame to the woman. Please, let's style up. Let's style up. There are a lot of information you can get. We are no longer in the dark. Thank you. This was a short video. I will see you next time. And I'm planning to do a video with the women who are facing hurdles in raising the children with disability. And we'll see how to help them. Like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment so that you can support my channel and help me support the children with disability. See you next time.